Yo yo, what's going on everyone? So today I'm gonna be getting the Platinum Trophy for Assassin's Creed Mirage. Hope you guys enjoy. If you do, make sure to subscribe and I'll see y'all boys in the next one. So as soon as we load up the game, we're introduced to our main protagonist called Basim, and we're also introduced to the Order of Ancients, which is a group of evil people which I'm guessing we're gonna have to kill. Anyway though, Basim wakes up from a nightmare, and I'm guessing this girl named Nehal is his sister or something. I don't know. She's hot though. And we started off our journey by basically being a professional thief and working for this guy. And basically, this guy works for the Assassin's Creed, and he told us that our mission is to basically steal a shipping ladder from these soldiers. This shipping ladder contains basically the location of a chest that this female assassin is after, and this is our first female assassin, or just assassin, that we meet at the start of the game. Her name is Roshan, and basically Basim had the bright idea to just go and steal the chest because he's so desperate to get noticed by the Creed. So yeah. After sneaking into the palace, we meet the Order of Ancients, which are basically the group of people protecting this box. And we open the box, and we find an ancient coin which is developed by aliens. Literally, like it's some insane, just futuristic coin shit. Anyway, we steal the coin and we go back home. We did not find his hot sister. So we basically decide to fall asleep, and we woke up looking at Roshan, the assassin. She told us that we need to get out of here, and she told us that we should meet her at some docks. So on our way to the docks, we see that our entire village has been killed because of Nehal. Nehal killed someone that was important, and basically Nehal and Basim had an argument, and yeah, let's just say they don't want to see each other again. Anyway, we got saved by Roshan, and basically this right here is where we completed a prologue and earned our first trophy. Of course, we had to perform a leap of fail in order to get that trophy. So yeah, this is basically us completing the prologue, so and like earning a trophy for it. Here's a screenshot of the trophy because for some reason it didn't pop up. So we then wake up in the middle of the ocean, stranded, almost fucking drowning to death. Anyway, we find Roshan, and she tells us that this is an island where the assassins train, basically a fortress for the assassins. And we got a dagger and a sword made for us, just because we are the shit. Anyway, this whole experience was basically us training to become an assassin. So yeah, and we also got a bag of weed like for us, which is good. We can smoke that. Anyway, now it was time to cut off our finger and equip the hidden blade on our arm. So we did that, and we also found out that we had a spy in our hometown that was giving us information, but unfortunately that spy died, and now we have to go back to the town and find out who did this. Oh yeah, and we also earned a trophy for becoming a hidden one. So after we got into town, we saw that Nur, the assassin that was attacked, he was talking to a guy named Beshi, and we rescued Beshi's men from the rebels. And Beshi told us the name of the first order member, which we had to kill. His name is Al-Hul. And our spy Ali, he's been taken to a prison which we had to go and rescue him. Oh yeah, and on our way there we also earned another trophy. Before we continue with the story, we got a few trophies. This one is for killing 10 guards in a row without triggering opening conflict. This one is for assassinating 10 guards in a row. I mean, not in a row, but just in hiding spots. And this one is for removing Basim wanted posters throughout the city. So We snuck into a rebels outpost and found out that Ali's being held inside of a castle. And we also earned 2 trophies, one for unlocking a token chest and the other one for helping this kid. It was a side quest. So after we got to the jail, we rescued Ali, and he told us that he needs to like search the prison, basically the guard's office for some papers, like information about our target. And Beshi came and told us that the location of our target. And now it's game time. Now it's time to assassinate our first order member. So before we assassinate our target, we get a trophy. This trophy is for basically getting 20 headshots on enemies with throwing knives. By the way, this assassination is crazy. I've never seen something like this. We literally hanged this guy. That's crazy. Anyway, this feature is really cool, in my opinion. It's called Assassin Focus, and it basically turns Basim into the Flash. Anyway, we saw Nahal after we assassinated our target, and we also earned a trophy for it, so yep. So anyways, we returned home and we find Nahal. She's alive, yeah, and this whole time she's been trying to like uncover the mystery of the like a coin that we stole that was like basically way more advanced. We also earned 2 trophies. One trophy for pickpocketing 50 people and the other one for collecting 10 elixir. Anyway, our next mission was to basically free Ali's man, because like some rebels took his man, and we went to a tea house to question the people there. So long story short, we went to the tea house, we questioned the people here and the owner, and basically the owner told us that there were slaves gone missing in Jarjaraya. We told Ali this, and he told us to just basically find the informant, and we had to go help a lady as well. This lady, her son has been captured and taken to a farm somewhere, surrounded by rebels, and we had to go save her son. And we had to tail the informant, so yeah. So after we tailed the informant, we find out that these guys actually know that we've been the ones who were asking questions around the city about the missing slaves. We pickpocket the soldier, we find the information that we needed to. The missing slaves that have been taken all around the city were taken by a guy named Dogan. And we had to free Ali's men. We also freed this guy, which is the son of the lady before that I was talking about. Anyway, we go and attack Dogan at his villa, and we find out that Dogan has some sort of connection with the order, so yeah. So we had to kill a lot of guards and steal a key in order to gain access to the officers club, and then we met those 2 guys, which they are assistants of the guy that we're hunting after, which is an ordered member, and we had to kill both of them in order to gain information on our target, on his location and where he's gonna be, and all of that stuff. We reported back to the HQ and we prepared our attack on the ordered member. We also earned a trophy for passing time on this bench, I think 5 times. So yeah, that was something. Anyway, this is our target. His name is Wasif, and yeah, Ali told us that there is someone inside who can help us get to Wasif. So yeah, it's a game on now basically. Bro, this is insane. I mean, wow. I'm speechless. I have literally no words. I don't know what to say. I can't believe Beshi was killed in front of our eyes and we didn't do shit to stop it. That's crazy. Wow. Anyway though, we killed Wasif and we also earned a trophy for killing him, and just like we did with the first ordered member. And we returned back to the HQ and reported to Fulada, I think his name is, so yeah. So anyways, after all of that, we get a few trophies. First one is for applying a dye to an outfit. Second one is for putting guards asleep with the blow dart tool. Third one is for killing 75 guards with throwing knives. And of course, the last one is tagging 100 guards with Enkidu using his ability. So anyways, for our next target, we find out that they're gonna be at a grand auction, and we have to gain entry to the auction somehow. Anyway, Roshan then takes us to a place where guards command taxes from these merchants that aren't from here. So we had to kill the guards, and we spoke to the lady merchant. She told us that the guards might have seized her goods and fellow merchants, and we went to this merchant to talk to him and gather information, and we found out that the guards were just about to attack him and the other merchants that were there. So we had to kill these guards and escort those guys to safety, aka to the city. After killing the guards, we pick up a letter, and the letter contains of a name that the guards report to. So after speaking to this merchant, he told us where this tax collector guy lives, and we assassinated this tax collector. But there is one problem: he was not working alone; he was working with someone else. So we meet Kong again, our old friend. It seems like a friend of Basim. He told us to retrieve his supplies, which we did. In return, we get a invitation inside of the auction. We also find out that the harbor master is a member of the order somehow. Anyway, though, we retrieved Kong's goods and we assassinated the harbor master. So basically now we return to Kong, and he stick to his words, and he gave us the invitation we need to get inside. So after returning to the HQ to report, we find out that the order member that we're hunting after was working with the harbor master and the tax collector. We also earned a few trophies along the way. This one is for completing 10 contracts. This one is for fully upgrading our weapon, and this one is for fully upgrading any outfit of your choice. It doesn't matter which one. And this one is for affecting 20 guards with smoke bombs. So yeah. So this trophy right here is for affecting 10 guards with traps. This one is for pickpocketing a guard that has like loot or keys. This one is for paying musicians 5 times in a row throughout the map, the city. This one is for like being in open conflict for 10 minutes. This one is for being a maximum notoriety for 10 minutes. And this one is for basically paying these mercenary groups 5 times. So anyways, we have the invitation now to get inside of the auction, and our plan is basically to disguise ourselves as a like fellow merchant who's basically just trying to learn how to like sell stuff and shit. And we meet this lady, which she is the treasurer. We also bought the hairpin that she's after to secure a meeting with her and get close to her to assassinate. Anyway, we ended up killing her, and we ended up collecting her blood with the feather, just like with any other boss. And I don't know why, but the demon in Basim's dreams just keeps haunting him for some reason. Anyway, we got a trophy. So I'm gonna try to keep this as short as possible. So one of our allies named Ahmad was supposed to help set up this bureau right here, but he went missing, and we went to his office, workshop, and the House of Wisdom, and we found out that he was working on a mechanism with a doctor. He was working on a mechanism with a doctor named Hassan that was tied to to the order. So we went to Hassan's office, assassinated Hassan, and then Ahmed came. So we asked Ahmed why he was doing this, and he told us that he basically asked no questions when Hassan asked him for help to build the mechanism. So we sent him back to the bureau. So the next step was to assassinate this Zahra scholar. She was working with the order member by stealing books and stuff. So we then meet up with Tabid, and he told us to go spy on this Fazil guy, the great scholar at the House of Wisdom, because he might be the order member. Anyways, this trophy right here is for saving up 2,000 dirhams. Anyway, though, we attended Fazil's speech, and we found out that he is the order member. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say this, but y'all remember I said that Ahmad was working on a mechanism. Yeah, so Fazil basically calls this mechanism his great work, and that's why he uses people in his search for knowledge to build the mechanism. Anyways, to get to Fazil, we had to disguise ourselves in a prisoner's outfit, which, by the way, it's crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, though, we saw Fazil's great work, his mechanism, and we assassinated him, and we earned a trophy for it called the Blood of a Demon. Anyway, though, we went back to the bureau to report, but we found Nihal, and she basically wants Basim to discover his past, and she wants him to discover why the genie haunts him in his sleep. So we returned to the HQ to basically set up our final plan for assassinating the final order member, aka the leader. And we also earned a few trophies: attention seeker for distracting guards with the noise breaker, spread the news for basically paying this guy 3 times. This one is for paying the merchant groups 5 times. And then this one is for blending into the crowd and assassinating 10 guards. So yeah, this one is for breaking this guard's horn on his back, and this one is for obtaining a treasure by solving an enigma. So we went to meet with Arib again. She is the woman that we met at the House of Wisdom. We went to her office and found a letter that she was missing, and we returned the letter to her. We got attacked by the guards and she ran away, so we had to kill the guards. So anyways, after Arib ran away, we tailed her to a secret meeting she had with another girl. Anyways, we found out that she's not the leader of the order. We then eavesdropped to a conversation about a girl called Kabiha. And it seems like Kabiha might be the one who's the leader of the order. Anyway, though, we knocked that guy out, got a trophy, obtained his disguise basically, and we need this disguise in order to get into Kabiha's office. So after we got the key, we went to Kabiha's office. We find that she has perfumes, she has a map of Alamut, and she has the gold hairpin that we bought at the auction. So she's definitely suspicious. Anyway, though, we find out that this Makira, she is working for Kabiha, and this just confirms that Kabiha is the head of the order. Anyway, we spared Makira. We follow a guard to a palace here, and we find out that this guy, Muhammad, is working with the order, or he was. Anyway, though, we spared him and we reported back to Roshan, and basically now it's game time. We told Roshan everything that the Muhammad governor did. He betrayed the hidden ones for the order. Anyway, though, now it's game time. Now it's time to assassinate Kabiha, aka the leader of the order, called Head of the Snake. So yeah, it's game time. Anyways, after we snuck into the palace, we also snuck into Kabiha's office. We gathered these books, which are for a riddle, I guess you could call it. You basically have to place these books in order for the hidden chamber to unlock. And anyways, after we did that, we chased down Kabiha because, of course, she was running away from us. Anyway, though, we didn't assassinate Kabiha immediately because she told us that we were more than a man, and she told us that she can set us free. And she said that, like, behind the temple walls in Alamut, Alamut is our training ground. She told us that the truth lies there, like a secret lies there. Anyway, though, Roshan came, assassinated her, and she told us if we followed the path Kabiha told us, she would kill us herself, and we also earned a trophy. Anyways, afterwards we went back to basically our home, and we went back to Nihal, and we set our way for Alamut. We went to Alamut because Alamut holds the answers we seek about who Basim really is. Kabiha unfortunately got killed by Roshan, as you guys saw. Anyway, though, after we arrived at Alamut, shit was going down like immediately. The guards knocked us out. They were killing every single assassin, like it was insane. Anyway, we got saved by Nur, a fellow assassin, and this demon, aka the Jinni, was in our dreams again. I don't know why. We will find out. Anyway, though, we went to save our mentor Reyhan now, because he still lives. So after rescuing mentor Reyhan, he told us that basically he doesn't want this secret knowledge to fall into the wrong hands, and we had a long discussion, and he finally gave us permission to go into the temple and seek out this truth secret, whatever you want to call it, about Basim. Anyway, this low-key caught me by surprise. We ran into an old friend, Roshan. I can't believe we had to battle Roshan. This was like the final boss fight that we had to do against Roshan. Anyway, in the end, we spared Roshan, which I'm happy about. And we also found Nihal, and now it was time to explore this temple. So after we explored a little bit of the temple, we find this mechanism, ancient, I'm guessing mechanism, which, believe it or not, this mechanism contains Basim's body from the past, like his past body, like his body from his past life. We also find Nihal in there, so let me explain. We get flashbacks of Basim and Nihal, and as you guys see, every time Basim looks at Nihal, she disappears. That's because Nihal was never physically real. She is basically a part of Basim's Jinni, a part of his like demon in his dreams, but Nihal is like is the part of the Jinni that guides Basim throughout the game to basically reveal who he truly is, and to basically uncover and unreveal, I guess you can say, his darkness. Anyway, though, in the end, we perform a leap of faith right here, and we basically confronted the Jinni, aka Nihal, and we earn a trophy at the end for discovering Basim's past. By the way, I just want to say this before we go on to collecting more trophies for the platinum. I just want to say this, like, this game was an absolute masterpiece to play. I really enjoyed the plot twists and everything, like, this game is truly insane. I absolutely loved it, and I definitely recommend you guys to try AC Mirage. So, on to the trophies. This one is for upgrading all tools, maxing all tools. This one is for fully upgrading every skill in the game. And this one is for collecting and bringing 18 artifacts back to Derwish. This one, Explorer, for fully exploring all territories. This one is for returning all 7 books to that scholar. And this one is for synchronizing all viewpoints in the game. So for the last few trophies, we got them right here. Serving the light, reaching max rank of the hidden ones. This one is for killing that specific guard type, which I don't know the name. This one is for collapsing these structures 20 times. This one is for killing 5 guards with 1 assassin's focus, which is easy. And we got Platinum, Master of his fate. Let's go. Anyway, it's been your boy Classy. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and sub, and I'll see y'all boys in the next one. Peace.